Hello and welcome, my beautiful, beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, my fellow Pisces. This is our daily vibe from our guide's message for July the 13th. Okay, starting off, let's see what we have been given. We've been given cutting ties and freedom standing up and awakening. This is about us being able to say no and making that a full sentence without guilt, without explanation, being free to do this. Today might be a day where you've come to a conclusion, you've been thinking about a situation or a person or relationship in your life where now you need to let it go. Okay, you may have been carrying residual energy around in your soul about a situation that had left you, your heart a little dark, a little sad, a little resentful, a little regretful, and disappointed. But now's the time to release those negative thoughts, because those negative thoughts hold us back from going forward throughout our day in a positive direction. This is about you standing up for you, saying, I need to do this for me. My all-over well-being, mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional, is being affected by this, and I need to release it. So ask Spirit, the powers that be, Source, anybody you lean into there to take it away, okay? Throw it out, but throw it out with forgiveness. Because when we do that, we're able to completely inhale that beautiful new beginning and exhale all that negative energy. So it's an awakening for some of us today. Some of us may be doing this, maybe cutting ties, letting go, cutting cords, saying goodbye, and just closing the door on a situation that was not fulfilling, that was not rewarding, that was not reciprocating due respect for you. So this is about letting go of something today. Don't be afraid to do that, my beautiful Pisces. You've earned that right. You deserve to say no and close the door to something if it's not bringing you to your greater good. If it's not creating expansion and growth and happiness and peace and harmony in your life, then you have to do that. You have to let it go. Coming in with our next card, we have a message here that says, if I can get it up off my desk, it says, in relationships, the biggest thing you must look for is consistency. Every time you forgive someone who is not being consistent with you, you are giving them permission to hurt you again, and you deserve better. Wow. You know, you've heard me say this a million times. I don't handpick these cards. I shuffle them. They fly out, and here they are. And how appropriate that everything falls into sync and alignment. So you might be walking away from a toxic relationship or a friendship that's outworn its welcome. You're not growing together. You're not on the same planet. You don't have the same beliefs, likes, dislikes, and aspirations, inspirations, and goals. And it's time now that if you have been in an unfulfilling relationship, one that you've been putting all the energy and effort and investment into, and you're not getting reciprocation, it's time to say goodbye to it. Okay? Walk away from it. You need constant consistency. You need that reciprocal love and energy and input from the other party, from the other person. And if you're not getting it, I think this is what you're doing. You're going through a huge awakening. It's that aha moment where you're saying, you know what? I've had it. I've had enough of it. I don't want to be here anymore, and I'm walking away. Coming in with that says stop pushing against what is. Align with it and move on. So very, very, very good message to come in with this, cutting ties. Accepting the right thing to do is what you're doing today. You're saying, okay, I need to cut these ties. I need to walk away from this individual, this energy, this person in my life who really isn't making me feel good anymore. Okay, so you either grow together or you grow apart. And this is going to bring you such great relief, such great freedom. Okay, being able now to go out there and just step out into the universe, breathe in and breathe out and move forward. Wow, beautiful, Pisces. You've got the healing card. Okay, healing, self-care, introspection, and meditation. That's how I start my day every morning. I take my dog George for a walk in the morning, put the earbuds in, put on my affirmation videos on YouTube or Spotify or wherever your podcast you listen to, and I do my affirmations in the morning. But I start off with thank you and my gratitude. Then I start off with positivity to lift my chin a little bit higher. This helps us. If you're going through an emotional or spiritual situation, a mental situation here that's leaving you feeling a little depleted, a little wounded, a little bit down, take yourself to that place of peace, my beautiful Pisces. Bring in that self-care. Think about things in your life and what's causing you this anxiety or this imbalance in your life, and take yourself to center. Okay, this is about you doing what's good for you today. You could be healing through this unhealthy relationship. And yes, as Pisces, when we have to say goodbye to situations and we feel as though we failed, and in reality we haven't. We've stepped up to the plate to say, I'm worthy of better. I'm worthy of equal reciprocation in a relationship, consistency. I'm worthy of more, and I'm not getting it. So don't feel guilty, my beautiful Pisces. If you've had to say goodbye to somebody, do it, hold your head high, and realize you're worthy of this. This is for your all-over well-being. With this, we've got bigger and better experiences are coming our way. We may not be able to see it, but great things are coming together for us as we read this. We need to trust the process and let it unfold in divine timing. We need to move forward knowing that all is working out just fine. So this is you setting the precedence here, Pisces. This is you creating this ability to move forward and see success coming in by clearing out all that wasn't working. Okay, so this is about you moving forward in a beautiful new direction. Let your feelings out, all of them, even the ones that scare you. Okay, so, maybe you've been internalizing these feelings about regret and remorse and, disappointments in your life, possibly in relationships or otherwise. But now it's time for you to let those feelings out. Sit and talk to yourself if you have to, in silent meditation. Close the door, put a mirror up, talk to yourself in that mirror, okay? Be honest and let it all out. If you don't have counsel or someone who you can go to and listen and speak these things behind closed doors, we call them counselors, we call them coaches, we call them therapists. If you don't do that, do it with yourself. Speak to the universe. Speak to God. Speak to the source. Okay? Speak to the divine and let it out and be honest. This is about you realizing there's going to be bigger and better things. We're not out here doing this alone, Pisces. We've got backup and they've got our back. Coming in next, you may be feeling a little exhausted because of all this and burned out, burdened and feeling empty. Let it go, Pisces. You are the sea sponge and we absorb all energy, and often and sometimes it's exhausting because we absorb other people's drama, other people's energy, and we enable it, and it comes naturally because we just want to be there for everybody. We want to heal everybody. We want to be that comforting ear and shoulder people can lean into, and that's what makes us who we are. But, and I don't apologize for that, but there comes a time where we have to realize what we need to do for ourselves, and that's draw boundaries, right? Draw that line in the sand and say, okay, today I'm not going to get involved in their drama. It's theirs to own and to deal with. Don't enable that negative mindset to creep in today if things are not working out 100% for you. I only ask for 3 things: tolerance, patience, compassion. All of those things co-link, because when we're not tolerant, we are impatient, then we can't be compassionate. So remember, don't allow yourself and enable yourself to take on all this stress, worry, and other people's drama. Okay, walk away from any kind of drama at all, completely today, because it only leaves us feeling exhausted and empty. And what happens is we take it on, and then they're able to walk away clear. Oh, I voiced it, I got it out, I dumped on this beautiful Pisces person, and now they can carry it. Not today. Okay, here we go. If you frequently give yourself permission to doodle, wander, and be totally unproductive, and you actually relish such interludes, I can guarantee that your genius, creativity, and productivity will increase exponentially. Let's read that again. If you frequently give yourself permission to doodle, wander, and be totally unproductive, and you actually relish such interludes, I can guarantee that your genius, creativity, and productivity will increase exponentially. Yes, we are the biggest daydreamers. And we lose ourselves in our beautiful, magical, imaginary world of what life could be. You know, we want to heal the world. We want to believe the world is a perfect place. But in reality, sometimes we have to pull ourselves away from the negative energy and lose ourselves in that silence and allow our dreams to step forward. Allow that positive energy to heal us from within. This is where we create. This is where we become more creative and get those creative juices flowing when we can pull away from the chaos. So maybe today we shouldn't be so involved in the political aspect of the world out there as we all have been as of late. Maybe we should turn off the bad news that we've been listening to, because what it does is, us being the sea sponge of the sea, we are enabling it to permeate and go through every one of our cells and right to our heart chakra. So it's time for us to just breathe in, breathe out, bring in this beautiful self-care, let go of all that negative energy so we can move forward and be free to create beautiful new beginnings, beautiful new energy, beautiful new creativity. So, do your thoughts need a reboot? Okay, I'm sorry, I couldn't read that on top of this. It's very difficult. Do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. Doesn't this all correlate? I mean, every one of these rows correlates to one theme, and that is not enabling the energy and the negativity of society, or us enabling in relationships, in our workplace, in general, in our mindset, to take over our soul, to take over our beautiful inner being. So today, let's let go of the negativity. Let's walk away from unfulfilling relationships. Let's draw that line in the sand and reboot, okay, our thoughts, because we need to think more positive, some of us today. That's the message I get. And when we do that and we let our feelings out, bigger and better experiences will be coming our way. I wish you a great remainder to today, my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, my fellow Pisces. And always know I send you lots of love and many blessings. And I'll see you soon.